So today I wanted to do a interesting, kind of fun Q&A, all targeted towards the topic of ASMR. I got this idea from one of my favorite ASMR channels, Jeannie ASMR. In my mind, she has a lot of subscribers, but she is still underrated and deserves more attention. She mostly does soft-spoken. She uploaded a video, and it's about, I'm looking at my laptop, which I have in front of me with the questions. I think there's about a dozen questions, maybe 15, and they're all targeted towards ASMRtists. So I really thought these questions were interesting and fun, and I also think that because my channel is so new, I would like to do some Q&As to let people get to know me a little bit more. So I do also plan on uploading a Q&A that is just general, so it's just about any questions that you might have for me. So probably will end up being more personal questions. What's my favorite color? That kind of stuff. This is very hard-hitting stuff. So, which actually, spoiler alert, my favorite color is purple. But anyway, I plan on doing that, but I really liked this ASMR Q&A because I think that it can be really interesting and actually informative to understand where an ASMR artist is coming from with their videos, what kind of things they like. So those are the kind of questions that I'll answer today. I hope that you enjoy it. Even if you don't pay attention, I'm happy you're here. And that is half the point of my channel, is just having a relaxing sound in the background. Hopefully my voice is relaxing for you, and you can just zone out and fall asleep or just relax. So, I think that's it. I'll get started. I do have a half drinking, half drunk, half drank iced cap here. So I might take drinks once in a while. As you can see, I'm being naughty today. This is a mocha ice cap, and it comes with whipped cream, like a bunch of whipped cream. So I'm kind of being unhealthy today, but that is fun once in a while. Okay. So I think that's it, and I'll jump into the questions. Also, one last thing, you can see I'm in front of my temporary bookshelf today. These are most of the books that I have, minus maybe 10 or so that are in other parts of the apartment or in my parents' houses or random other places that I've left books. I am really excited to set up a really nice bookshelf in the future when I move and get settled into my new place. I want to make it really aesthetic and pretty, and that'll probably end up being my background for my videos. But anyway, alright. So, like I said, there are about a dozen to 15 questions, I think. And the first question is, what is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? So my favorite trigger to listen to is what I'm doing right now, so soft-spoken talking. But I also really like whispering sometimes. Depends on the person. Mostly depends on the person. Depends on the voice and that particular whisper. But yeah, my favorite trigger is talking. It really soothes me. It really calms me down. And I find it, because it's always, especially if the person's voice doesn't change much throughout the video, I can really get used to the sound, and I usually end up falling asleep, or at least getting really sleepy and getting tingles. And then the next question is, what is your least favorite trigger to listen to? And then it says, do it. So my least favorite trigger to listen to, I think, is mouth sounds, like wet mouth sounds. I don't mind what I just did there, swallowing sounds, but I don't like hearing spit, basically. It kind of makes me cringe and does the opposite of what ASMR is supposed to do to you. So I'll try to show you what I mean. I'm going to lean into my microphone. So I don't like that sound. I don't like eating noises. I don't mind what I just did there, but it also doesn't give me tingles. Yeah, so I don't like that at all. I can deal with it in a video if it's just for a little bit, or if it's even kind of an accident. But if that's a big part of the video or the whole video, I won't like it. Okay, the next question is, do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? So I use ASMR to do both. I lately mainly use ASMR to relax, actually, not necessarily to fall asleep. But if I'm really having a hard time falling asleep on a given night, then I will put on ASMR, and usually that will help me. But for whatever reason, lately I've been watching other things to fall asleep to, and I've been using ASMR more when I'm sitting at my desk working, so I have some noise in the background, and it also calms me down, reduces my anxiety a bit when I'm working. So, but then I'll also use it lately just when I'm laying down relaxing on the couch or something. I will even sometimes put it on when I'm reading lately. Sometimes it's hard to focus on what I'm reading when I do that, but if it's enough of a droning sound in the background that I can tune out to, then I can read to it. So yeah, I'm kind of at the point now too where I have my ASMR channels that I really love, that I'm subscribed to, that I have notifications turned on for, so I kind of just will watch any of those videos when I get a notification. So it could be at any point in time. I'm just like really interested to see the video. But yeah, lately, so I do both. I use it to relax and sleep. And that's why, I love it so much. It's benefited me in so many different ways. But lately I've been using it more just to relax rather than to fall asleep. What is your bedtime routine? So that's a nice segue. So I'll get into the details of what I do. If you don't know, I have a cat, Cleo. So I guess my first step into the night routine is feeding Cleo her dinner. So she gets wet food at around 8 o'clock. And then from that point on, I'm sort of getting into bedtime mode. At that point, she's also very playful, usually. So I will have to play with her a bit, run around with her, play with her. I will brush my teeth, then shower, do my skincare routine, which luckily at night is just 3 things. I wash my face, I put toner on, and then I use a retinol night cream. And then, there's 4 steps. Then I put on an oil, and then I do my gua sha. My fridge started making a noise. I really hope it's not too loud. I've been waiting for a few minutes. It's still going. Okay, going back to the question that we were at, the bedtime routine. After I do my skincare, then I'll go into my bedroom, I'll turn on a nightlight, usually, unless I have my TV on, and then it's too bright. So if I don't have the TV on, I'll turn on a nightlight. Then I will read. So these days I really love reading before bed. Sometimes I am so into a book that it's hard for me to put the book down, and so I end up staying up too late, but it also sometimes will make me feel sleepy, so it helps me sleep sometimes too. But then I will usually put something on. I'll usually put on the H3 podcast, which is my favorite YouTube channel. I have a parasocial relationship with the H3 podcast, so yeah, I'll rewatch those podcasts and will often put them on to sleep too. But if not, I'll put on ASMR. But like I said, I've been doing that less these days. And yeah, if I still can't fall asleep, I will end up going on my phone, unfortunately, but I don't do it very often. I will go on TikTok or Reddit usually until I feel really sleepy and I can't keep my eyes open. So I think that's sort of all the steps to my bedtime routine. Another step is taking my medications and melatonin. I usually take melatonin to help me sleep. In general, as you can see, I have a hard time falling asleep, and there's a lot of different things that I do or try to help me fall asleep. Okay, next question. What is your favorite trigger to do? So my favorite trigger to do is talking like this or whispering close to the mic. So whispering like this, close whispers. I think that people like my soft-spoken voice more than my whispering, but I do also enjoy whispering into the mic. And then I also like doing book triggers, so I like tapping with my fingertips. And my nails too, but I don't have good nails for it. I think that artificial nails sound the best when tapping. But yeah, I like doing fingertips. And I like tracing stuff. Next question is, what is your least favorite trigger to do? So I actually don't have an answer to this, I don't think. Like, I guess my answer would be the wet mouth sounds, which was my answer to what's my least favorite sound. But otherwise, I just am too new at this that I don't know what my answer would be because I haven't done that many things. So I'm not sure, but I guess my answer would be mouth sounds. How long does it take you to make a video? I think that on average it takes me about an hour and a half total to film a video, and then about an hour usually to edit it. Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? No, I haven't. I think it's just too hard because when I watch my own videos, I am just focusing on my performance, too focused on evaluating it. Do you watch your own videos? So, no, I will watch them. Obviously, when I'm editing, I'll have to watch it, but, and then I might watch it a couple more times right after I post it, but I'm not watching the whole video through or anything. I'm just making sure that things are good. What software do you use to edit? I just use iMovie because I have a Mac and it's on there for free. In the future, I will probably learn how to use something else, but for right now, iMovie does everything that I need it to. What time of the day do you film? So I film in the afternoons usually. Right now it is 3 o'clock. And that is because this is usually when Cleo is sleeping. She usually has her long nap in the afternoon and then goes crazy at night. So unfortunately, sometimes I do wait till the night because A, I really should be working throughout the day, and B, at nighttime it's kind of a nice vibe because it's dark and it also tends to be quieter in my apartment. But the downside to that is Cleo, because she goes really nuts at nighttime, so it's like really hard to escape noises. So I usually end up filming in the afternoon. What is your favorite video that you've made? because I'm so new at making videos, I feel good. I feel a little bit better each time I make a video. So for me, my favorite video that I have on my channel right now would be the, not the last video that I uploaded, because that was just an unboxing, really simple, quick video, but the one before that where I was doing the books that I was excited to read in June. I would say right now that's my favorite. Have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? No, I wouldn't say so. But again, I'm so new that I wouldn't even call people that watch me fans. What videos of yours do you think didn't get the love that it deserved? First of all, I have gotten way more love on my ASMR channel than I ever would have expected to. I didn't think that I would get any love, so I am just so grateful for the love that I've gotten on my videos. But if I had to answer the question, I think that I wish that the videos that I've made where I am, it's not like this view, but it's an overhead view where I am. I've made a video where I'm doing my nails, which I think that concept is pretty relaxing, I find, so I'm a little surprised that more people haven't watched it, but again, I'm so grateful that that it got all the views it has gotten. But it's all good. Again, it's not that I think that I need more views on those videos or anything. I'm not mad about it, is what I'm trying to say. What is something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I would say that my apartment where I'm filming is very loud. So I mentioned the fridge noise, but there are also just random creaks going on all the time. There are people upstairs that make noise. The garbage chute is right outside my apartment door, so there'll be people going in and out of there all the time when I'm filming. There will be traffic noises. So I won't cut that one out, but I have to cut out a lot of stuff, and it's really annoying. What's the most absurd request you've received from a fan? Again, I don't like the word fan, but I don't even think I can think of an answer for this. I don't think that I've gotten any requests that you would call absurd. Yet, anyway. Do your family and friends know that you make ASMR videos? No. The only person that knows is my boyfriend, and he is really, really great and supportive about it. I haven't told anyone else, and I don't want to ever. I don't want anyone to know about it. Hopefully they don't find it. Have you ever been recognized in public? No. I'm just too new at it, and I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where someone would recognize me in public. What inspires your video ideas? So, mainly what inspires my video ideas is other channels. So I mentioned Jeannie B ASMR. I'll put a little info card for her channel, and Gentle Whispering ASMR. those are my two favorite channels. And I get inspired by both of those women's demeanor, the way they talk, their hand movements. Jeannie B does a lot of similar triggers to me with books and page flipping, that kind of stuff. So mainly other channels like those two. And other than that, nothing external inspires me. It's just me thinking of ideas and thinking about what I would want to watch myself. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? I find myself spending by far the most time on YouTube. So right here on YouTube, I have it on all the time. I throughout the day, like I said, I'll put it on at night sometimes. Not just ASMR, but all sorts of channels. But I guess I'll say mainly reading channels and the H3 podcast. Also Brittany Broski. I love her. She's hilarious. Yeah, other than that,